Does your teen feel stressed? Do they come to you with symptoms of anxiety and overwhelm? Do they talk to you about how they just can't meet their deadlines and they procrastinate? If that's the case, then you need to watch this video. I've been running the 90-day program with a bunch of teens, and this is the feedback that I want to share with you, busy mums. And there's no judgment in this at all. It's just that you may find it useful and may help unblock your teen and your family, right? So what's happened with these teens who have suffered from anxiety is when they were younger, they may have overheard some yelling from their mum, maybe back and forth between their mum and their dad, or their mum's ex-partner, whatever the case. But the end result was that they would feel that somehow the yelling was to do with them, or somehow that anxiety made them feel unsafe because they weren't sure now. They knew for sure that mum, after the yelling, was not going to be herself. And that made them feel that, well, you know, I feel stressed now with these feelings. And what do they do with those feelings? Those feelings just manifest as chest pains, tightening of the chest, tightening of the jaw. And you know, it goes away because of course they're with their mum, their caregiver, they love you, you love them, and they move on. Now, the problem is that when they experience the yelling again in a second situation, so maybe at school, maybe there's teachers who are yelling and pupils are yelling amongst each other, maybe there's a heated discussion, and what happens is it triggers them, takes them right back to that time when they were just young, maybe 5, 6 or 7, and they felt those feelings of anxiety. It just triggers it and brings it up again. So of course I've done a lot of inner child work with them, but what the feedback that I wanted to give to you is what happened then is those children, they went to their parent, tried to share their feelings, but they didn't have the language. So then they just share something random, something kind of irrelevant, not really, to do with the situation, because they needed like a bridge to try and speak and share their emotions, feel their feelings. Because the fact is, if they're not feeling their feelings, then those feelings of stress, overwhelm and anxiety, or, unsure about the future, all those feelings get stuck inside of them. And that's the root cause of their tummy pain, their chest pains, their headaches, their migraines, etc. And it's a popular reason. So I wanted to share that with you, mums, so that you can understand that. I mean, of course, nobody wants to yell, but we all do it, right? We're all busy professional mums, and that's what happens. But I wanted to share that with you because it acted like a blueprint for them. It's an imprint on their subconscious. And why I mean blueprint, because that's the way they behave. They felt that, well, I want to share my feelings of stress and anxiety with my mum, but she just tells me, oh, just get over it, or just share with your sister. Oh, it's not such a big deal, just do it. I had to do it in my day. Yeah. So whenever they come to you, my advice to you is, number 1, listen to them. Number 2, dig a little bit deeper. There's something, it's not usually the presenting issue or problem that they come to you with. It's usually something that lies beneath. And then, obviously just try to make them feel calm, happy and warm. Now, if you need professional help with this, and you also want your team to join the 90-day program, just DM me, because it is a 90-day program where I will hold their hand, show them the root cause of their anxiety and stress and overwhelm so that they understand it, because understanding is power, right? After that, then we will work on their confidence, so they're super confident in the classroom. They can raise their hand and ask for help and contribute to discussion. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing, right? They can have the confidence and to participate in the classroom. They can complete their deadlines and meet their deadlines, no more procrastination, and even get the confidence to have public speaking. I mean, wow, right? They can apply for positions of responsibility. So all this is on offer. And of course, there's deep work to be done. It's not easy, but it's a commitment. It's a commitment that works, that has just such amazing results for your teen, and then eventually for you as well, dear mom. So send me a DM so you could get to the root cause of your teen's anxiety, and let's talk.